Yeah, you can't argue with these people. This world is dead. This world is very much dead. And you can't keep arguing with these people trying to figure out why they don't agree with what you're saying or why they don't feel the same way that you feel. That's a complete waste of time. It is a complete waste of time. There are two types of people. There are people who have demons in them, and then there are demons. You're sitting here, you're trying to conversate and get them to listen to you, bro. I'm trying to tell you, man, you don't have the power in your voice to pull something like that off. You can't talk a demon out of being a demon. Now, if a person has demons in them, if a person just so happen to have demons in them, you can speak to them in a way that gives them courage to fight off their demons. But that's about all you can do for them. You have to stay focused, man. You can't get riled up and get emotional, man. These demons understand that this is a battle, this is a war. If they know that exploiting your emotions is a form of weakness, that is exactly what they're going to do. They'll never stop. They will show up every day to attack you because they know it's only a matter of time before you break. You're paying attention to the words, but you're not paying attention to the message. That might go over some people's head. You're not paying attention to the message, bro. You're paying attention to the words that they're saying instead of the message that you're bringing. You're more focused on their words when they're not even saying anything. So it's easy for them to laugh at you and call you crazy when things like that play out. Like I told this dude before, man, God doesn't press record. His plan is absolute. You think because you press record every day that your plans are going to come into fruition? It doesn't work like that. You're not the Most High. And even if you were, you wouldn't need to do that. Whatever you say, go, whether people heard you or not. The word is spoken. It's spoken, bro. It doesn't need verification from you or anyone else. It's the word of the Lord. These people get too caught up in themselves, man. Trying to reach people. They get caught up in themselves trying to reach other people. I'm telling you, man, it's a dangerous game you playing. You can't do that out here. We're in the heat of battle. We're in the heat of battle right now. So everyone you see out here in this battlefield, they're most likely two types of people. There are very few people who don't fall in either of those categories. There are people who have demons in them, and then there are demons. And they're both your enemies. So pick your battle carefully, man. You can't just argue with every single person who disagrees with you, man. You have to understand the spirit behind that person. You might be talking to a demon himself. I'm telling you, man, that this is why I used to be one of those people. I would get into arguments and with debates with people, not really paying attention to the spirits that be behind these people, bro. Yo, I realized something. The more I read the Bible, the more I realized the spirits that was behind other people, including myself. All these different type of people I encountered throughout my life, the Bible spoke about each one of these type of people, bro. I mean, to the point where it amazed me, bro. How can a book so old be so relevant and important to what you're seeing right now? Like, yo, if I didn't know any better, man, I would think that this was just, like, I wouldn't know what to think about this place, really, man. I would think it's just fucked up out here. But after reading, you know what I mean, reading the Bible and understanding events that took place back then, I come to the conclusion that this is just another version of Babylon. This is an even worse version of Babylon. Because now these people have this technology at their fingertips, yo. They're out here doing shit that they shouldn't even be doing, bro, with their billions of dollars. I mean, give your 5-year-old boy $5 billion and tell him to go have fun. Imagine what kind of shit he would be doing with that money, yo. Now, what if I told you that is your average white folk nowadays, man? From this generation coming in right now, that's how they are. Their hands are soaked in all kind of filth. These people are involved in so many things, man. But if you listen to them speak, you would think they have the cleanest hands on the planet, bro. When they don't, bro. And you sitting here wanting to be rich like them. Man, it's certain spirits that's out, man. You gotta understand the spirits behind some people, man. And if you're truly spiritual, you don't even have to know the person, bro. As someone who is actually spiritual, they pick up on those spirits right away. You don't even have to know the person. There's some people I've encountered, man. Their spiritual pressure, it makes me nauseous, man. It makes me want to throw up. There's some people that they're so demonic, bro, and I don't even know them. These are people I don't even know. I be feeling the evil in these people. Sometimes I will physically see the demons that are inside of them too. But see, nowadays you cannot talk like that without being called crazy. So was Moses crazy? Was Jacob crazy? These people who say they believe in the Bible and stuff, they believe in the story of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, but then they hear you say stuff like that and they think you're crazy, bro. What does it say about them? What does it say about that person? Don't ask yourself what does it say about me. Ask yourself what does it say about the person. Because that person is accusing me of not being real or genuine in what I'm saying, but the reality is they're not being real with themselves. They know you're telling the truth. But they don't want the truth to get out, so they have to make you look crazy. They gotta make you sound crazy. These Catholics so-called Catholics be doing exorcisms on people and shit, bro. And ain't nobody calling them crazy. But if they hear me saying that I see the demons in the same person, they say I'm fucking crazy, man. You see? They don't want you to be spiritual. They want you to be religious. They don't want you to be spiritual, though. Trust me, they understand that there's a difference between the two, and they don't want you to figure that out. A religious person, they would go to church, they would probably read the Bible, they would pray, and they try to be a law-abiding citizen for the most part. Ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. But again, these people are not spiritual. A person who's spiritual can always feel the presence of the Most High. He can feel the presence of demonic energies. He can sense emotions. It goes on and on and on. The more spiritual you are, the more awareness you have to certain things that even a person who goes to church every Sunday does not have. They don't have a level of spiritual awareness because they themselves are not spiritual. They are only following the things that they was taught the right thing to do. And more often than not, they don't fully understand why they're doing it. They just think it's the right thing to do. Which is bad because you can be easily led in the wrong direction if you're not careful. The devil is tricky. That's why you see a lot of these pastors getting caught cheating on their wives. These people are not spiritual. A spiritual man wouldn't get caught dead doing something like that. You're not going to catch him, get him caught up in some scam or blackmail him. He has too much wisdom beyond his years for it to be put in those type of situations. He wouldn't have any dealings with you in the first place. You're not supposed to be getting no tax write-off from the government whenever you open a church. And I'm supposed to believe you're spiritual. They had you pledging allegiance to a flag post. You can't serve two masters, bro. Yeah, you have to get your priorities straight, yo. You can't serve two masters, yo. Like they always say, this is chess, not checkers, man. But the way I see it, man, there are no knights, there are no rooks. You're either a king or a pawn, period. In this inverted society that we're in right now, like, bro, you're either a king or a pawn. There's no in between. There's no in between. Unfortunately, yo. You're not going to have a title of nobility. You can be rich and wealthy. That doesn't mean you don't answer to someone. A king is someone who answers to no one. A pawn has to answer to the king no matter what happens in his life. So if you ask me, every person that you meet is either a king or a pawn. And like I said before, you could be a king without being rich and wealthy. A king could be a man who has absolutely nothing. But he looks like a pawn to everyone else. That is a war strategy. These dumb bastards haven't figured that out yet. All they think about is tanks and missiles.